Back now on Triad Today, we opened up talking about businesses who support education. How about education that supports business? And it just goes round and round, and I'm excited about having this next guest. He hadn't been here for a few years. He's so busy, but we're finally glad to get him back. On my right, my special guest, Dr. McRae, we call him Mac Banks. He's Dean of the Bryan School of Business at UNCG. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks so much. I'm delighted to be here.
I've heard about something on an email or something called Export Odyssey, and I want to know what that is.
Yeah, well, let me back up just a moment, because the last time I visited with you, I talked about how our goal at UNCG Bryan School is to produce exceptional problem solvers.
Right.
And the challenge is, how do you do that and make it meaningful for the students so they can exhibit that trait. So Export Odyssey is a hands-on project in our international marketing course where the students have to go out and identify a North Carolina business and help that business either enter an export market to begin with, or enter a new export market.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been going on for about 30 years.
And what kind of impact is it having on the students and on the business?
Oh, it's huge. So the students have to find these businesses, they develop the market entry plan, and then they have to find 3 viable customers for the company, and if they actually sell one of those customers, they get an A in the course.
But this is for real.
This is for real. This
real
is
customers.
for real. I mean, we had a student who was interviewing with the president of a company, and he said, give me an example of a time that you had to do something outside your comfort zone. And she talked about her project in that course. He said, I'm not talking about something made up. She said, oh no, this wasn't made up. She said, when I started that course, I didn't know anything about racing. I didn't know anything about engines. I didn't know anything about chemicals. And I only knew where France was and to say parlez-vous français. She said, but ultimately we sold racing engine chemicals to a company in France for our client.
Good grief.
Yeah.
What are some of the other ways that the businesses can connect with Bryan School? Because I think you guys do a lot of consulting too. So what are some of the...
Yeah, we do a lot of consulting. You've probably heard about a lot of the work that we do with the North Carolina wine industry on the business side of things. But Bramley Crisco, BK Crisco, Crisco, like the lard,
right.
is...
Why are you looking at me when you say lard?
But Bramley is our external relations person, and she works with companies all the time, helping them identify how we can help them with internship opportunities, with full-time hiring opportunities, with training opportunities, with these project opportunities. And that Export Odyssey is only one of many courses where we're doing these hands-on projects.
Before time runs out, tell me about the North Carolina Sales Institute specifically.
Yeah, so that's a new initiative for us. We started that about 1.5 years ago. Today we have 12 companies that have signed on as paying partners in the Sales Institute. We have about 120 or so students in the sales curriculum at this point. Those companies they're hungry for the new sales talent to come along. Most people don't realize that over half of the people that graduate from college start their business careers in sales.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So why is this institute so important, do you think?
Well, I think it's because a lot of people are concerned about the future of organizations and
the dearth
the
of
need
people
to sell.
available.
Absolutely, a huge dearth of people.
Well, this just must be great for the students, and the students must be excited to know that they're doing something, as you said, it's not just for a grade,
Right.
but it's real. You're making something happen.
Well, it's very real, and what it does is gives the students an opportunity to go into a job interview. Instead of reciting the courses they've taken, they can point to specific projects and activities that they've done that have added value to organizations.
You are quite an asset. I'm going to say this to you. You're quite an. Oh, I have to finish this. You thought I was going to say something else. You're quite an asset to the whole area, and I really seriously I appreciate it, Mac.
I appreciate that.
Up on screen, bryan.uncg.edu. Check it out, and also the general website is uncg.edu. Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you so much.
Don't wait 3 years to come back.
Anytime you want. Next week.
Next week's too soon. We'll be right back after this.